put that work in.
Welcome everyone to the Immortalized in Stone Draft Edition. So I hope everyone's doing good out there. So what's up, fellas?
What up?
It's good, dude.
Everybody's watching Avengers, so I don't expect a lot of people to get on.
Yo, you sound like you calling us from NASA, dude. I mean, like from like a space.
Yeah, sounds up with your mic, David.
Oh, me? All right, hold on.
You sound like a robot.
Either that or shitty internet, one of the two.
Fucking like you're on Sputnik or some shit.
Oh, I think I know why.
I was laughing about everyone's like, one of the guys was asking Tim how the movie theater stays in business that he goes to and shit.
Okay.
But I mean, I think what people don't realize is that, if I'm not mistaken, and tell me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure you go to when it's $7 a ticket.
Right.
However, because of AT&T, you get buy one get one free, which makes it come to $3.50.
Yeah, it's a promotional deal. It's yeah, it's a promotional deal. It's the movie theater has a deal. It's I would get one, and then AT&T has a deal. If you have AT&T as your phone service, it's what was it? What did I say? It's half off.
Yeah. So, all right, so it was the reverse of what I thought.
That is a
yeah.
He's even excited for the Avengers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go see it for like $3.50. Right. But I have to wait till today.
Is that IMAX? That IMAX? Is that an IMAX?
No, that's.
I'm seeing it in IMAX. There's no way he's going to IMAX for $3.50.
I'm gonna say, man. Yeah, I mean,
I think it would work though. I think it would work for an IMAX ticket though. I can go online right now.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get. I don't think you'd get an IMAX ticket for that cheap though. Maybe less.
You could definitely get the buy one get one half off though.
Oh, all right.
So you're looking at I don't know how much is IMAX nowadays.
I paid $20, but I pay online because it was selling out real quick. So you pay a $2 charge for buying the ticket online. So I believe they're like $18 if you buy it at the theater.
Yes, if you had AT&T and you went Tuesday, you could go see it for probably you can probably off basically if you split it.
Yeah, I gotta fix mine. I have AT&T, but when I put in the rewards app, pardon me, I got a cold, but the something happened where it didn't recognize my account, so then I gotta call someone up. It's so annoying.
You know what you could get is they have that all year membership thing the movie theaters do or whatever. What is it, $10 a month or something like that? You get to see any movie or a movie every day or something like that.
Well, yeah, with the amount that I go, I probably should get it.
Yeah, if you go a lot, I think it's definitely worth it. Somebody in my work was talking about
Ramon, your team's next, son.
Sanchez, what's happening? I know, boy, my Raiders. Let's go.
What is up?
What's up, boy? I'll see you in a minute.
Like 2 years?
At least, bro. At least.
Yo, man. What's up, Smalls?
What up?
What up, Jam?
What's up?
Wow, the Niners took my offensive tackle. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's been actually a lot of surprises in the top of the draft.
Yeah, dude. Like Baker Mayfield, for real?
Oh, I know, right? I said Browns going to be Browns.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Not only Mayfield, but then they pass on Chubb for that other dude at 4. I'm like, what the fuck are this team doing?
Raiders, they're going to go corner right here, or they're going to trade back? Watch. Somebody wants a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy with my team's picks, and that's why I came.
Yeah, you got Barkley, man. You can't complain with that, bro. Can't be mad at that. Unless you're Sanchez, you a Jets fan, bro. Come on, man.
not a football fan, dude.
No, my brother is.
I like MMA, UFC, boxing, shit like that. Not into the sports of that. Football, basketball, baseball. I like to play it, but not to watch it. Not for me.
So before we jump into the, I guess, the proverbial cat in the hat or whatever you want to call it. First, I wanted to talk a little about John's piece while he's still on the show.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have to.
That thing, all I know is it's all over Facebook.
I'm not here to be roasted. I'm not here to be roasted.
No, I'm not making
Hey, John, was it 10% off if you put Immortalized in Stone on the checkout?
All I know is I don't got a motherfucking price gun on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking it. I don't know what you're talking about.
All you gotta do is
about something being
when you order, just post the word tranny underneath, and you got 10% off.
What I tell you, bro? What I tell you?
Seriously, though, that piece is amazing. I love your idea about where you could remove the shoulder pads and put in those microchips.
Whose piece?
You got so many extras with that statue. It's insane.
Whoever's doing it's killing it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, the people that they want,
whoever's doing it know their shit, whoever they are. By the way, what's up, Ryan? How are you?
Hey, what's going on?
I made sure that you can see my fucking face.
I know. I almost had a heart attack when I could see all of your face.
Got him.
Right,
Ryan's always upset when he can't see your face.
Yeah, I know, man. It, is what it is, man. Yeah. So the point, like I said, man, I was really kind of staring at the Poison Ivy thing, and I'm like, wow, what a fucking paint job. Wow, I love this base. Wow, how much more masculine can this chick look? Just like look at that paint. Look at just a beautiful paint job on that thing. It's amazing. The base is fantastic. I love the different colors of dark purples and they just picked the perfect green. She looks like she's poison, like some botanical poison or something. Then I'm looking at the back and I'm thinking, like you said, I'm thinking of like She-Hulk. And I'm looking at her face. I'm like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, she looks like one of those chick bodybuilders who are like taking testosterone or something. So there was,
exactly.
There were pluses and minuses to it in that regard. But I mean, I could, I could see why, especially with the picture, someone would buy it. I just wouldn't be one of those people. But I will tell you this though. I mean, if you can get that paint job or close to it, I mean that's just this beautiful paintwork. I don't understand. Isn't she supposed to be really like sexual and soft, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, this one looks straight pre-op.
Dude, this one looks like she's been in fucking Rikers for like 3 years, dude.
I'm telling you, like for me, the mistakes are she's got a flat ass.
Yeah,
that's a total tone off.
Weird.
She looks like she's hiding her shit.
Weird.
The face is masculine. There's too much muscle on the back, like you said.
The pose is weird.
And the pose limits you to the way you could which way you could turn the statue. And I just don't know at all what they were thinking with this piece. It could have been great, but Poison Ivy is a very sexual character. She's about blowing that love dust or whatever that makes your mind go crazy at the guys. And that's how the pose should have been, where she's kind of like blowing the pheromones at you.
Yeah, it's almost like she's got like a beginnings of a roid gun.
Yeah.
She's a power lifter.
Right?
She looks like she's hiding her dick.
Yeah,
that's exactly what the problem is.
The problem is it had really big shoes to fill, man. The OG is like perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
Doesn't seem like they tried that really.
The OG one either, to be honest with you. I
What?
Awesome. You're crazy, John.
I like the old.
This is my take. I had it and I sold it quickly. I didn't care for it. I did like the green with envy version. I like the plants better.
Yeah.
And I just the paint job I like.
Green with envy.
But I
had
love
a better paint job.
I love the paint work on this thing. I do love the paint work. I'm not going to sit here and say the paint work is top notch because it's fucking perfect. It's just it's a cosplay dude, I guess. I don't know what else to say about it. You know what I mean? But
I
paint
think
work.
they should have had the hair going down the other side of her face, so you have more options for displaying.
They should use the female model.
They needed they need the hair to hide the Adam's apple.
I mean, we don't know what
David likes it. We should give David a minute to talk about what he likes it.
No, it's not that I was digging this first picture, right? She looked CrossFit to me. She doesn't look like a dude. She looks.
Her ass is a little flat though for having.
That's a big problem.
Her back's all cut. Yeah, she's got a flat ass.
So she's doing mad shit.
That's enough for me. So this is fine, but then the full reveal, I wasn't feeling.
Doing mad pull-ups with that shit, yo.
Yeah, they forgot to do squats. That was the
I was
problem.
waiting for the full reveal, and I'm just not impressed. I do like the base a lot.
Dave, you're crackling up like crazy over there.
Yeah. Didn't Remy call him Poison Ivan or whatever?
Yeah, they
Poison
called it poison.
That was hilarious.
It could be
That's
the
fucked
picture.
up.
Sometimes
Like
it's
Poison
the
Ivy
scene.
or Poison Ivan?
Yeah, how many different angles did they give? Only the two, right?
I think so.
And,
Yeah, I mean, you can't do too much with it because of the pose.
yeah, the hair should have been on the other side of the face, I think, because now you just have to like have her looking back at you, kind of.
Look back at it.
And if they were going to do that, they should have given her better ass. You know, that was the main point.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying.
They took all of the best parts of what makes Ivy and left them out of the statues.
Where's our DC guys at? Where's Fate? What did Dave say?
I guess they were so embarrassed they didn't show themselves.
Oh yeah, because Fate's in the chat.
I like both equal. You know, I think X-Men's probably my go-to thing, but I don't know between Batman and X-Men. I don't know. It's a hard one to decide.
You guys hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
9 day, much improved. So
There you go.
listen, I don't give a fuck about it either way, man. I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? I don't-
Maybe Fate's waiting for Tampa Bay to pick 12th, and maybe then he'll come on. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
He's in the chat.
I'm looking forward to what Faith thinks about the piece. I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't think she looks like a dude, but I'm not that impressed by the statue. And I'm not.
I know you were like wavering back and forth the whole
I don't know
time.
why. The first picture with the pose in the hand, it looks sexy to me, but then the full reveal, nah,
I don't like her jawline.
not enough for
Yeah.
me to
Yeah.
jump
Yeah,
on.
well,
That's how I felt about the Zatanna too, but people are saying
I don't
that
like
turned out pretty
the
good.
Adam's apple, the big old Adam's apple in the neck. That throws me off.
Where's that? On the Poison Ivy?
Yeah.
There's an Adam's apple?
Yeah.
Nah, he's fucking.
Pretty big.
I was gonna say I think he's just being a tool.
I don't know. Maybe the X is different head. Maybe.
Who cares?
I don't know, man. I have to see it in
If they
person.
were smart, that's what they would do.
Did anybody order the Prime 1 third scale Ivy?
It's not up yet.
Oh, it hasn't gone up yet.
Yeah.
You guys like
get
that one?
I might get it.
Well, however, what gets me is that all of us guys that are fans of Prime One's Arkham line are dying for an Ivy or a Riddler or all these great characters. And what do? They give us Batman again. What Battle Danny?
That was a big one, man. That was a slap in the face. Another one.
It's the original one still not sold out. What the hell do you need to make another one for?
What I want to fucking know is where the hell is Black Manta? I mean, I don't give a shit. I just want fucking Black Manta as a DC villain, and that's it. Maybe a Scarecrow.
That'd be tight.
That's it.
I would probably pick up a Black Manta.
A comic book shop down the street from me's got a modern age Batman PF. for sale. It's pretty cheap too. It was like, well, not cheap, but it was like $500.
What was Modern Age? A blue
Decent
one?
price.
Yeah.
Is that Modern Age?
Do you not have that one?
Yeah,
You don't
I
have that
used to have the Modern Age. I sent it back to Sideshow though because I don't know. I didn't care for it that much. I liked the color on it. I think the paint looked awesome and the costume.
Yeah.
It's just certain things like his belt was just too.
Yeah.
It was just a plain yellow plastic. That kind of bothered me. But I kind of regret getting rid of it. So I was thinking about maybe picking it up again since I have an opportunity. Because I could have, but there's so many Batmans I think they're going to come out. It's a hard decision.
Batman.
The other thing
I know I'm going to.
The other thing is
at
you
least
make,
have a couple Batmans.
You make people buy the bus, right? You get the Prime 1 bus. You make people buy the bus to get the unmasked, and then you do the piece with the unmasked head.
Yeah, that's some bull.
Yep.
Way too many Batmans.
Exactly. Why not just sell the parts to change up the statue if that's what you want?
That'd be cool if you could do it from the bust, like just pop it out and put it in the statue.
Someone probably told him, hey, we can pull like another 20 or 30 Batmans before we toss this mold. What do you want to do? And they said, okay, how do we get our as much as we can out of the mold. That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good possibility.
They're good molds, and you can pull you should be able to pull 40 to 60, right?
Either that or the other one's not selling, so let's battle damage up a few of the parts and sell.
Sure. Yeah, but remember, these things have edition sizes on them, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So my thing is, I honestly, they don't give a shit. It's just a matter of inventory. Sooner or later, they'll sell, or they'll do something else with them. It makes more financial sense to make as much use of those molds as you possibly can.
Damn, why didn't they pick him?
Who, Batman?
Oh man, I'm still wondering what the fucking Raiders are doing, bro.
But Tim, what up, man?
Not much, man. Not much. I'm just chilling.
I'm feeling weird. I haven't received a meme from you in on the
Raiders, boy.
Yeah, I know. I need to send you one. I'm gonna send you one now.
I've been to a few Raiders games.
Season ticket holder right here, man.
Tim today.
Awesome.
Wrong.
Come holler at me.
I used to live in Oakland.
Oh, for real?
There you games when I was out there.
Yeah. Every Sunday, bro. I'm there 6:30 in the morning.
Come on. You serious? What is that? I don't even want to.
I'm a Niners fan though, because all my family was Niners fans.
So is my father.
That's pretty glamorous.
Although I've been to more Raiders games than Niners games, just because back in the day,
it's a lot better, bro. Tailgate can't compare, bro.
I saw them play each other one time too. It's a good game.
I'm going this year. They're playing at Levi's, that whack ass stadium.
No, is it? I haven't been there yet. I'm gonna go this year. I might go see that game. Maybe
yeah, it's gonna be a good. It's a Thursday night too, boy. Thursday night.
I know a couple, my uncles have tickets for it.
Yo, David, pull up that Venom.
Fucking football talk, dude. Let's talk about
Hey Sanchez, relax, bro. Relax. We got 3 hours to talk about your statue, boy.
How many of you people are digging on that Nightmare Joker? I think that thing's an abomination.
Damn, you pulling the trigger on this?
Which one?
Abomination. I think it looks pretty good, actually.
Oh my god, man, that looks.
I was tempted. If it was like $400, I'd buy it.
Oh my
John,
god.
what do you think, John?
I don't know, man. It looks like something you stick on your fucking lawn for Halloween to scare the kids.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
That's
the point, though.
I get what they're trying to do, but when I look at that, I think of like some graffiti art on like the side of a fucking train car. I don't get it. I don't get the whole vagina flower. You know,
that stuff though, sculpting all around his costume. There.
I mean, it's a lot of sculpt, man. It doesn't necessarily mean it works. The most thing I like about it, I can appreciate the effort, but I love the base. The base is fucking fantastic. But the figure itself, to me, is just a gigantic.
There's like 20 sculpts within his costume. It's crazy.
I
was looking at the details.
More isn't
insane.
More is, sometimes less is more, man. I mean, the face is just overdone. I don't get it. I mean, like I said, to me, I prefer.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the exclusive head. I like the regular head. I wish the regular head had the exclusive head's hair, I think. But I don't know. It looks. I don't know. He looks pretty wicked.
Why did
It's
they
almost
make
expensive,
it?
though.
Why did they make it 1/5 scale though? I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's
move.
the whole line.
Yeah,
Well,
that too.
they're doing that. They did that with their turtles, their own turtles that they took.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if that has something to do with the license that they can't do a 1/4 because they did that. You know, because this is their own version.
Am I looking all fucked up again? No.
I don't know about the price. That's
This
the
is
problem.
pricey.
535. I mean, like you said, you know, it's a
You
lot
knock
of
off $100, I would buy that.
Yeah.
like right now.
That's the problem. It's too expensive. I could go hand down a couple old school pieces that I've been wanting for that price.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a really big Kodabukaya fucking Batman joke. I don't get it. I'm not feeling it personally.
David, pull up the Venom from
Which one?
is it Marvel versus Capcom Venom? Have you seen that?
Which one?
Yeah. Let me find it.
Who's making that?
Eric Sosa sculpted it. I don't know who the.
Oh yeah,
saw some
that's
pictures of it.
that's a yeah.
Oh, prototypes, huh? It's probably gonna be
Yeah.
6 scale.
I don't know if it's 1/4 or not. George posted about it and talked about it. I don't know where he's at.
No, because I believe their Marvel line has to be 1/6. I don't think they have the license to do the 1/4 with those. Unless they change things from when I looked at their forum or whatever, their little site on the statue forum.
So talking about Venom, what do you guys think about the trailer?
I liked it.
It's better than I expected, but I'm still not sure.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good, but I don't know.
Doesn't he sound funny?
The CGI just doesn't look up to
date.
today's standards.
Totally
You mean
agree.
Venom sounds funny or Eddie Brock?
No, I don't mind
Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock kind of sounds funny, right?
Yeah, he does. I think that's, dude's English. He's trying to,
Something sounds
give
forced.
whatever.
Something sounds forced.
So
He couldn't do the Bane voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all Venom.
He
isn't he
took it
supposed
a
to be
little gentle, I
be a
think.
reporter? It doesn't look like he's a reporter in the movie, right?
He
No,
looks
he's
like
a
a-
reporter.
Oh, I was a reporter.
That's what he
Well,
finds out some
my-
dirt, I think, and that's how he ends up getting screwed over.
Yeah, that's my problem with it. They totally scrapped the whole Spider-Man ripping off the symbiote suit
Right.
under the
But, I mean,
belt.
Who's he
But
gonna
if
fight?
they did that, everybody would say, "Oh, we already saw this," da, 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 like Uncle Ben.
In
shit.
the Ultimate Spider-Man, right? It was his dad was trying to find like a cure for cancer or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like
And
engineered.
that's
At
how
least, but this one looks like it's still going to be from space, though. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I know they list
Yeah.
Tom Holland in the credits, so Spider-Man must be in it somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
So what does it do? Scan him to get his powers, but not necessarily bond with him or something?
Well, I thought they said. I
I
thought they
don't
said.
know how.
You
thought they
know,
said-
Lou. You tell us.
I thought they said.
Spider-Man is going to come around eventually. He'll be in the next one.
I thought they said.
Yeah,
Peter
well, I
Parker.
mean, you really can't have Venom without Spider-Man.
Unless they
No.
do like an anti-Venom versus Venom thing.
It's just an origin movie.
Well, they're
I
gonna
think
do
it's gonna be
the
good.
they're gonna do the 5 symbiotes because they mentioned the Life Foundation. They showed the female in the cell, which is
That's right.
Scream. And they're gonna have Agony, Riot, Lasher, and I forget Hybrid is the other one I think.
Well, they got to have Carnage.
Well, yeah, and so that's the thing. I think it'll probably lead to Carnage at the end or something.
Mhm.
So are they all gonna fight or something like that, or is he gonna like take them all down or something, or what's the whole point of
Well,
it?
maybe during a fight
Gotta see the
scene,
movie, too.
he accidentally somehow bonds with Cletus Cassidy, or part of the symbiote goes off him. I don't know.
Has there ever
Yeah.
been like besides Deadpool like an anti like Venom or like a villain anti-hero villain movie? Like what the fuck are they? Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn.
Spawn's yeah, but he's still kind of a good guy. He's still like a hero.
Wolverine.
Yeah, but he's from hell. I
And he
mean,
kills people.
Yeah, but
Man, here.
yeah, but you still root for him though. Like
Wolverine's
Still
an
an
anti-hero. He kills anti-hero.
yeah,
That's
but
true,
Venom's-
yes.
but Venom's like a typical bad guy though. You know, he's the opposite of Spider-Man, right?
Well, he did go good for a long time.
Yeah, they know what they're doing though. If they make him a good guy, he can, A lot of bad guys, they'll do a movie or two and then they fade away. But if you get you give them a good side, then people won't feel so, guilty. I guess rooting for them and thinking,
It's this
he'll
one, right?
pick up a bigger fan base, I believe.
Can't find other pictures.
Go to his website. Go to MCE Central or whatever.
Oh right. Hold on. Yo, this one looks cool too.
Oh yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, that one looks nice.
Oh, is that the Mac one?
Yeah, this is the Mac one.
Yeah.
Which one is that? Let me see. Hold on.
Mac Collectibles.
But that's not Mac. That our Mac, is it?
No, different
No.
one. It's the initials of the guy, Miguel something or other.
He's gonna have to change his name because I'm just playing. We already got a Mac Collectibles. Yeah, the texture of the picture, that's pretty good, man. It actually looks good. But I don't know. I mean, I was getting like every Venom, but I'm just like over the Venom statues already, man.
You're gonna start selling them?
Yeah, you got some badass.
I would. I would sell the OG Comic Cat, I think.
Yeah, have you guys seen this?
How much?
I know it's the exclusive.
I don't know if it's
I have one
or 110.
I used to have a few of them.
But this is from Iron Studios, I think.
What is this? Movie stuff?
Yeah.
Not into movie pieces. So what's the deal? No one's going to Infinity War tonight, or is that where some of our members are?
I'm going tomorrow, man.
I don't know. I'm going Saturday.
Yeah, I think I'll go on Saturday. I might be working this weekend too, though. We'll
I took off work tomorrow to go see it in the way.
Yeah, me too. I'm seeing it at 1 o'clock.
I was just gonna be hell yeah. I'm seeing it at like 10 a.m.
I might go tomorrow night.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Going early as shit.
Yeah, I went during prime time to see it in IMAX 3D, and that shit sold out. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a packed house when I'm there.
Is it a 2-hour movie or is it 3-hour movie?
2.5.
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Damn.
Here it is, Tim.
Oh yeah. Well now Gem Mint just took off. He's the Venom guy.
Oh shit.
Who makes this one? Just the Sosa one?
Yeah.
What's this?
Lou, are you going to see it with like a true IMAX or just a regular IMAX one?
Yeah, I'm going to see it in IMAX 3D.
I know. Are you going to see it in like one of the true IMAXs or like one of just
yes,
the regular? Oh, cool. That should be awesome.
I absolutely love seeing movies that way. They're expensive, so I usually stick to only the comic book or like super
blockbuster.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Like something that has a lot of CGI and stuff that would look really cool.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Awesome.
Like comedies, I could usually wait for DVDs.
Yeah, exactly.
Red
Certain
box.
movies you don't have to see in IMAX.
Right. I think that's 1/10, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Just from looking at that Hulkbuster, it looked like it was 1/10.
Mm-hmm.
No, I saw
that's full size right there.
1/1.
Yeah, that's just the perspective, I think.
No, that's full size.
Full size, yeah.
How can you?
I just see a lot of the theaters doing some cool stuff that they sell, like merchandise for the movie.
There's a second.
I'm just wondering if the theater I go to is going to have that.
So that's the concept. That's the mall in Brazil. There's a mall in Brazil, and Iron Studios. That's like their main shop over there, and they have 1-to-1 scale statues that they made. So they had like a Hulk versus Hulkbuster, and it looks like they have a Thanos 1-1 Thanos.
Yeah, I saw this one. I'm tempted to.
Tim, you like Dios. I know you like this.
And you can choose. You can choose 1/5 or 1/4 scale.
Oh, really? On this one?
Yeah.
Is this the same one that guy made of the other movie, Wolverine, or is this one different?
No, this is Maestro Hulk versus Old Man Logan. At least that's what it looks like to me.
Problem is going to be $1,000, right, or something like that.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really tempted to get it because I've wanted a statue with Wolverine looking like that for a long time. So we'll see. It depends on the cost.
I'm not feeling the base. I don't know what it's all like black. Is it like what?
I'm sure that'll change. That's just renderings.
Okay.
Damn, that's
The
nice.
Is
colors
that a
are good.
custom though, or is that a licensed piece?
Custom.
All right, here's your Venom. We're waiting for you to come back, Steven.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Is that the MVC one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really say anything. Anyway, I like the shield.
How much is it?
It's
I'm gonna
1,000.
guess. Yeah, around there.
Oh, that portrait's nice too, man.
Yeah, it looks all right.
Yeah,
What is
I also like the way the symbiotes are on the bottom coming up.
But
Do you
that's
like
not the
the
one with the
teeth?
shield, though.
This is actually my favorite.
I don't think so.
Eddie Brock face.
Oh, I'm talking about the one with the shield.
I don't know if I like the teeth though. On that first
The
one,
ju-
the closed mouth one.
The jaw, is that the game? Is that how it looks like in the game? The jaw like sticks out like that.
I think the head looks a little small. I mean, that's probably how the game
The
is.
jaw. I don't like how the jaw's sticking out.
I think
Well, yeah,
that's-
the game has a lot of exaggerated features.
Does it? Okay. It's been forever since I played the game.
Looks nice. I don't think I'll get it though.
Yeah, I'm a pass.
So I meant to ask John, being that we have him on here, what do you think of that? The new video game system they've been showing, the Neo Geo.
Yo, man, you know me, kid. I am all about that, brother. I just
That's what.
bad shit, and then all of a sudden it's a big fucking, goose egg. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I would hate too.
I actually, the biggest regret I have some Neo Geo cards. At one point, I owned 30 Neo Geo cards. The original ones, and man, those things jumped up in 5 years. I mean, some of the games that I had that I paid $500 for were worth like $5,000, and I sold them all. I was like, fuck. I tried to buy them back. My collection was worth about $60,000.
Damn.
I sold it for like $8,000.
Yeah, I mean, if you try to get like Metal Slug or any of those, they're
forget it.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah, all I want is before I die, if I have a lot of disposable cash, I'll pick up Metal Slug 5 again and 3. Best size we'll have.
If you had that Metal Slug, you would just sell it again.
I would not.
I would.
would
They're giving you that much money for it? I'd throw it at
I'd be paying that much.
Metal Slug.
Yo, Lou, I'm sending you something.
I had Neo Geo as well with a bunch of the carts, and
Oh, did you?
Damn, I had
the one system I regret selling.
I had almost every game to that thing.
Oh, you?
I had no idea any of it. Yeah. I had no idea any of that would be worth anything. Else I'd have kept it.
I know, man.
I got rid of it for dirt cheap too.
I know.
Like,
Yo, dude,
basically threw it away.
I had the Samurai Showdown like 4 special or 5 special, the American broken version. I had that. I had a Japanese broken version. I had King of Fighters American 2003, the first tag battle I had. Right now, I have Mark of the Wolves. I have Last Blade 2. I got King of Fighters 98, 2001, 2002, and 1 or 2 other ones that are pretty cool. And yeah, I got a Neo Geo that actually puts out 1080p. It's got like a rocker.
It's crazy.
Yeah. HD.
I love that Samurai Showdown.
Yeah,
That was my game back in the day.
best one of them all was Samurai Showdown 4. Now Jinjiro was my character.
I like the first one.
Yeah, of course. That was when you got a slice of pizza. You would fucking for 50 cents. They were a quarter. You'd be there for like an hour.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what's a big one? A big popular one that's hard to come by is Ninja Masters. That's a real big one. That's a real.
I don't think I played that one. If I do, I can't remember. If I did, I can't remember.
I had that game. I paid $800 for. It's worth like $4 or $5 today.
Jesus,
And I paid $900 back in like 2007.
crazy.
Yeah. My wife.
Yeah, there's so many of those cards that go for thousands of dollars.
Yeah. What the fuck? I think Mark Wolves is like $1,800 now. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Who the hell would have known that? I don't feel bad because that's something that I just,
At the time I sold it, man, I knew something told me I was doing something gravely wrong. I was making a grave mistake. But I needed the cash, man. And fucking fast forward 5 years later, I was like, yeah, go next time, go what you got, you know?
Yeah, I don't even think I needed the cat. I just wanted to trade it in for something else because I didn't play it anymore, you know. So I just got some system. I think I traded in like GameStop or something for dirt cheap. Hell of years ago.
Well, it had to be
GameStop
back when it
out.
was Funko Land. But
Yeah. It was years ago. No,
I'm telling you, bro, nobody realizes, but they have so many warehouses filled with retro games from when GameStop bought Funko Land. They could just like flood the market if they wanted. But I just hope the new system's pretty good. If it is, that would be awesome because I'd love to be able to play these classic games at an affordable price.
Yeah, if I had any of those classic games right now, I would sell them right now. Just because if they're going for that much, I'd get rid of them.
Hell, they absolutely.
Yo, what up, guys?
Yo, what's up, dude?
What's up, brother?
Chris. What up? Same old baby.
All right.
Is that a mechanical keyboard or what kind of keyboard
Who's
is
clicking around over there? Razor.
What's up?
Nah.
I've got a command keyboard. Can you guys hear mine?
Whoever.
Is that?
Well, whoever's typing.
This is.
I'll be right
I think
back.
this is green. Oh, I'm trying to think what. I think these are blue. Hold on. You hear that?
Yeah, it wasn't yours. It was more of like a
Yeah.
sounded like MX Reds.
You gotta mechanical.
MX Reds.
I used to have them. They're loud as shit.
The blues are like fucking. It's like using typing on a machine gun.
That's what Razer uses. The Black Widow has that.
I know a guy who just recently built his new computer with the Ryzen chip. He said it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say? Which one does he have?
He loves it. I would have to look up the specs, but he's saying, I think I have his picture. He loves it. He's had nothing but good things to say about it. Let's see how I got it.
So, who's playing God of War?
I'm playing it.
That game is sick, man.
Yeah. I didn't like binge playing it.
Haven't played a good game like that in a while, man. Really enjoyed it.
All right, Tim, it's the Ryzen 5 1500X 3.5 gigahertz.
Okay.
Yo, Fate.
What?
What's going on, dude?
What's up, man?
Yo, what do you think of that new dude statue? That new dude villain statue?
Talk about me.
I told you,
that green dude
waiting for Tampa Bay to pick.
Who is that green dude? Do you like that green dude, Fate, that they're showing? Statue showing?
Yeah, they need to tone him down a little bit, man.
Like the shoulders, like the muscles on the shoulders, or?
You know what? That doesn't hurt me too much. I mean, yeah, I guess so. They could tone that down just a little bit, but I'm not really bothered by that. But they could have gave her some buttocks
And some hips.
Yeah, give her some curves, man. I'll be right back. I just man. Look at this crap.
Is that what everyone's doing tonight? They're watching the draft or something?
Yeah.
Well,
Not me.
I know Ramon's team is on the clock now. So.
Man, let's see if they don't trade back, man. What the fuck they doing?
Again.
Yo, tomorrow's Friday. I can't wait. Shit.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm trying to stay off Facebook, man. Everybody be posting shit. Like, I don't want to know what you think.
Yes. I was like, bro, I gotta see this movie before somebody ruins shit.
I know. I know, Jen, you're doing your review soon, so I gotta make sure I see this shit before I even think about looking at that video, bro.
You already watched it? Yeah.
Nah. I'm watching it tomorrow, but I'm gonna put up the review after.
Oh, I can't watch that.
Well, the way that we do it, though, we do non-spoilers, and then we're like, all right, everybody, if you didn't watch this shit. But me, personally, I wouldn't even watch the non-spoilers if I haven't seen it, because
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't need to
Yeah,
hear
I'll see
all
it
about
after, man.
Yeah. That's true, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
That shit came quick, man.
Yeah,
The good thing is everybody's saying it's amazing, so I'm happy for that.
You know what I think it is? I think waiting for waiting for other shit just doesn't seem as long anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't it seem like back in the day, movies took forever to come out on DVD after they left the theater? Now it's like, now this shit comes out as soon as this shit's out the theaters. You got the Blu-ray, the Steelbook, this and that, digital download.
Right. Plus, it's like right now we got this movie, and then 2 weeks later is Deadpool 2. So
that's tight.
That Thor Ragnarok took a long time to get to that red box. So I know that much.
I downloaded it.
I waiting for it to go on there.
I've been downloading them on Amazon Prime.
You know what you guys need to check out is that new Batman, the Batman Ninja movie.
Is that out already?
Oh, I heard it.
Yeah, I just downloaded it. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Oh, so
I love buying the steelbooks.
I get is that
Japanese. I want to display them with the statue.
I'd rather watch the Japanese versions with the subtitles.
Yeah, it's funny though. It's funny because it's like some Japanese dude like speaking, and he goes Batman. Everything's in Japanese, but Batman's in English.
The voice actors are usually better. The Japanese ones.
Yeah.
American
I think the
voice actors are usually really cheap.
The art director's from Kill to Kill or something like that. I don't know. One of my anime nerd friends was talking about it, so he was pretty hype about it.
When I watched Dragon Ball Z, I watched the Japanese.
I always watch the Japanese for most of them.
I've been watching Dragon Ball Z lately. I'm on season 4.
I hear that like one whole season is just like a stare down between two characters.
Yeah, they did another series called Dragon Ball Kai where they kind of cut everything. They severely reduced the episodes because like Dragon Ball Z is like 512 episodes, but if you watch Dragon Ball Z Kai, it's like a lot shorter. They got rid of a lot of the bullshit.
Well, think about it. Like the first time I saw Frieza, it took like 2 or 3 seasons to get through one fight.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then we did the
Tune
Spirit
in
Bomb
next week to see what happens.
Steven,
like it literally, I remember it took him like 3 episodes to get his Kamehameha built up so he could use it on him. I'm like,
Steven, are you trying to get hype on Dragon Ball Z so you can order that tsunami statue?
I don't know, man. Is that what it's called, Tsunami or
No, it's called Sumi. How did you get those extra vowels?
Right? It used to be on Tsunami.
Tsunami.
I mean, it's like twice as long.
I don't plan on it, especially because those shits are expensive.
Hold on. So it's just Sumi?
Hey, don't feel bad. I think Tim's the one who referred to it as some.
I think I got it from Tim, actually.
Bro, get out of here.
Or is that you? Somebody referred to it as some.
I'm pretty sure it was Cass. Who wanted that One Punch Man Tsunami statue.
I didn't say tsunami. What are you talking about?
Tsunami, yeah.
Pretty sure.
No,
David,
it used to be
here's a link.
Kill me.
so-called Tsunami.
Who's getting that Zatanna PF? I know you got to get that fate.
Oh, I'm getting it. I have my last payment.
I was tempted, man. That's a
Fate's got all the DC characters going. I figured
that's
he's
a
on
nice piece.
Well, my last payment on Satana.
That's a good looking statue.
It's almost sold out. No, I was thinking about picking it. I got to pick that up before it's sold.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that.
Oh, it says, well, not almost sold out. It says low stock.
Oh, the X.
So, so then it goes into almost sold out right after that. So it says low stock. And then when it says almost sold out, I think there's only a few pieces left.
Yeah, that's one I don't know.
What's the exclusive?
Comic book shop.
Rabbit.
The
Rabbit.
It's a stupid exclusive.
And to be honest with you, a lot of the guys, I've seen them buy rabbits and put them on the base, and it looks just as good, if not better.
Yeah, I'm sure you could get it, but it's just, I kind of like add-ons that you could, because a lot of the switch outs that they'll have with exclusives, like the different heads, I won't use them because a lot of times I like the regular head better. So I kind of like when they just have an extra part I could put on the statue.
I'd rather them have a head. Because, like, isn't the Black Canary one? Didn't they add? It's like some stupid newspaper for the.
Yeah, it's a little newspaper on top of a rock.
If you were a big Black Canary fan, though, that might be something significant to you. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the story. I don't know, but I'm just maybe that is
the person on the picture makes it.
It's Wildcat, right? Her mentor or something.
Is that who that is?
It's cool.
I think so.
It's a cool
Fake Frank,
ode to the comic books. However, it's not something that you see good enough because you literally gotta look top down on the statue to see it.
Yeah, but I'd rather have it than not have it. But am I willing to pay?
Yeah,
more than $100
done
for it?
something like where it was on the wall or something instead of on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. It still could have been better. Yeah.
No, David,
I saw,
if you go to,
I saw it at my
page
local
3.
comic book shop the other day too.
Which
not,
podcast?
Page 3.
I don't know. She looks good, but I think it's just the lighting in the comic book shop. All their lights are so bright.
There's a Thanos bust on this thing, and there's a new There's like a new Batman that looks pretty sick. And there's a Batman down at the bottom. But this Thanos bust looks pretty sick. I don't know. Maybe he's got too many wrinkles. I don't know, in his chin.
I'm thinking so.
They seem really deep. The wrinkles.
Yeah.
He's like old Thanos.
Yeah, wrinkly.
Old wrinkled Thanos. You go to the Batman. The Batman is pretty sick. I want to see what you guys think of this Batman. It's scroll
They need
down.
to hire
This one?
Mac
To the
Caluso
right.
start doing their bus for him.
Yeah, that one.
Whoa.
It's very armored up.
What's cool is Jerry started going back to some of his older stuff. He's doing a monster mask thing right now, and it looks sick.
It looks like the Injustice one.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the Prime 1 Batman, though.
Yeah, like a
That's
mix.
what I was, yeah, it looks like
Something about those hand sculpted pieces, man. I'm telling you. Like all my ARH pieces I have, my favorite ones are the ones that were hand sculpted.
Is this
The
one
Death Dealer and the Atlantis, they stick out so much more than the other ones.
Doesn't that company have like
So,
a bunch
what
of
do you
problems?
think of the new 1/3 scale Cleopatra?
I haven't even seen it.
Yeah, it's
If Arham
ARH
sculpting,
is
I don't know if Arham's the best sculptor. He's got a lot of, he's great at art direction, but I don't know if he can sculpt that great himself. But I don't know, and I'm sure he's sculpting it.
It looks decent to me. I mean, I already have the Arcala, so I want another 1/3 scale to go on the other side of her.
Mm-hmm.
But I really do like the Aryan 1/3 scale, so we'll see what happens.
That was Bernhardt or Bernhardt. I think it's Bernhardt, how you say his name. Yeah, he did that one. He did the Death Dealer. See, that guy was an amazing sculptor. He used to sculpt for McFarlane.
Mm-hmm.
And he has so much skill in Arham. I watched him making videos of creating these things. He knew how to mold, cast, and Arham was teaching him all kinds of stuff too. I was seeing him create the statues. He's like, man, Arham knows how to do everything. Because I guess you have to when you have your own company and you're just trying to, So, but I think some of that he might not be the best at because he doesn't have the most time to do it, like the molding and casting. I think some of the things get lost in that.
Yeah, that and I think they could step up their painting a bit.
Yeah, they're painting for sure. Because the problem is Arham, he's a great painter when he paints something himself, but he doesn't know how to do the layout so they could replicate it in the factory. Certain people, they got to simplify it for the factory workers so they can replicate it. And if you're, doing some crazy paint job and you don't know how to show them the layouts and how to replicate it, then it's going to be big problems. You're not going to get the same thing back.
For sure.
So a lot of these sideshow guys, they know how to simplify it for the factory workers. That's why they have such success.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of their stuff where some of these custom painters did them, and they look amazing. Like it takes them to the next level.
Yeah, the job on Death Dealer in Atlantis, that's another thing. They had a different. They hired a painter for that. His name was Jim Rowell, I think. And he did the paint job on Medusa for them, the first one. And that guy, he's a hell of a painter because they seem to be able to replicate his paintings way better. I mean, his paint job's way better because I think he knows how to do the layouts properly. His Araham, he knows how to do it, but he doesn't know how to explain how to replicate it. So the problem's kind of because certain guys go to school for that. They know how to explain how to reproduce what they're doing, and certain guys, they're just freehanding it, and it's just a whole different thing when you're trying to teach other people how to do it. You have to know how to teach, as opposed to just making one sick ass statue that looks badass. But can you explain how to do it again? That's the variable, I guess.
For sure.
I don't know. I've been amazed by the progress in the statues. I mean, some of the statues from back in the day were just as good, but as far as the texturing and it's definitely evolving in certain aspects.
I think you could do a lot more on the computer, though.
You can, but it just doesn't translate well with a lot of pieces. It looks a little generic. That's just my opinion, of course, but with some of them, they look perfect. I guess you just have to be really good at it.
I don't know, man. I think the future is digital.
Oh, for sure it is. But my favorite pieces are all hand sculpted. That's not going to change. It's just my preference.
Yeah. Yeah, I like them both. If it turns out well.
Yeah, that's the last thing.
As long as it looks good in person, there's just something about the presence of certain hand sculpted pieces. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I really like this Superman.
Which one is this one?
It's like a black costume version, I guess.
Oh.
So I'm thinking this Captain Marvel is a digital sculpt, but that thing looks amazing.
Your friend, the Sideshow one?
Yeah.
That's a good statue.
Oh, yeah, that looks sick in the black.
They're the only ones to do a Captain Marvel, right? Or XM did a Miss Marvel, right? Or was that a Captain Marvel?
No, you're right. I think XM. I mean, it wasn't the same suit.
Yeah, more of a modern one.
Yeah, that's the nice thing, because all the Miss/Captain Marvels that have been done are in different suits. So, because I have the Warbird and then I have the Captain Marvel version. So.
Yeah, I've never read a Captain Marvel book in my life, and I still picked that up. I mean, besides the old ones with Thanos and stuff, I enjoyed those ones a lot. But the female version, I've never read any of her books. But she just goes so great with Rocket and Groot.
Yeah, well, plus she's in the Avengers. So.
I have them kind of like hovering over Thanos's. I'm going to do a room tour pretty soon. But I got to get, a couple more characters in here. I'm thinking. I have all my stuff filled up to the max. I mean, besides the shelves that I've done up there. I've already started moving a bunch of pieces out in the living room to set up some displays out there. I don't know. I feel a little weird though when people come over.
Is someone playing the piano?
Is that Jim Mint trying to play piano or what?
I thought someone was
having a deep moment. He's like,
was playing God of War or something.
He's trying to add a soundtrack.
I was watching this video on Facebook. This guy is sculpting an aluminum can.
Oh, yeah, I saw that video. He sculpts them with his thumbs.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be hard, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know it had some sensual music.
I'm looking forward to that prototype Shinakuma. I hope that comes out, as expected. Because I was disappointed by the Ryu.
What didn't you like about the Ryu?
Some of the sweat drips that were coming off him were peeling off, and he didn't fit. His torso didn't fit on there. There's all kinds of gap issues.
Oh,
and
okay.
And he had a gap where his head was attached on, because his head comes on there, but he still had a big old gap, like a line on there.
This is for which one?
Sloppy glue prototypes.
Oh, really?
And it was an expensive statue, man.
Eric Sosa.
I got it. Wow. I got it with the percentage off. I don't know if it was like 15% off or something, but I paid in full. So I still didn't want to keep it. It was only like $550 or something, I think. It's just they helped me out to get a replacement, but then he sent me pictures of the replacement, and the replacement, he's like, well, it still has the gap issues, but that was just a factory problem. I'm like, well, if you can't fix those, I don't know. It just looked sloppy to me. It looked like a kit that you couldn't put together properly. I don't know.
I always felt like those prototype Street Fighter looked like overly detailed. I didn't really like how they looked.
Well, it wasn't overly. He was a little. I know he was supposed to be Jap anime, but he had really pointy nose too, and looked a little bit like Michael Jackson and Gary Busey mixed together. I think had a weird look to him. So his face was kind of killing me, and just the fact I was in person, he looked great. I set him up over there I had him facing off against another guy, but just certain things about it, man. Just the fact that I had to turn him at certain angles to make it to where you couldn't see the gaps in it, and I don't want to have to just position him in one area to try to hide things that shouldn't have been there, because it's a lot of money. It wasn't like it was just a cheap with shipping and everything. It cost me like $630-$40, and that was with the discount paying in full. And then to say, oh, well, we can't solve the problem. We have another one that might be slightly better, but you're still going to have the gaps. I don't know. I was trying to be nice about it, but if they couldn't fix the problem, then I just got to get my money back. I'll save it for when they come out with a better one, I guess. They assured me that the Kuma wasn't going to be like that. They said that they fixed all the problems with the factory and the fitting, and so I'm looking forward to see what they come out with. Akuma's like one of my favorite Street Fighter characters, so I'll be disappointed if he has the same fitting issues.
Yo, David, did you say you got you got some pictures you want to show off, or we got new statues or new things?
Yeah. Hold on a second. What do you guys think?
And it wasn't just the fitting either. There was other problems. I took a bunch of pics. There was just the sweat was coming off, and that's what XM was a little worried about, that maybe the sweat might start to peel or fade or something, with the XM Wolverine. So I'm a little worried about that as well, but we'll see. As long as it lasts for a few years, I'll be happy.
What do you think of this custom Magneto?
Doesn't he look too wide for his head?
He looks kind of.
I think it might be the angle, dude, the camera angle. Because some things,
but that's
how things when they're in front of something,
that's the main
look so much
complaint
bigger.
it's gotten. It looks a bit chunky. It's I believe
true to the source material though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be from the Marvel vs. Capcom. Correct?
Yeah, if you were gonna with that picture, yeah, he looks like he's too big. But I think this is the bad shot.
Well,
why are they always? Why is his legs so big?
They have a profile of him.
Jesus.
Here's one with the other.
They look way too big.
Oh God.
There's a side view.
Yeah, but you gotta understand with cameras, if you're like leaned back and the head's back there, it's gonna seem like it's way further back.
But that's not.
There you go.
That,
see, look there. It doesn't look bad.
It still looks. You compare it to his leg.
His legs are fucking huge, dude. What the fuck?
Well, if you look at all the pieces,
football player,
pieces done so
I like it.
NFL Blitz, Magneto.
I don't like that shot. I like the last shot that somebody just showed.
Somebody
sharing. Thank you for sharing these. Whoever's doing it.
Yeah, this one looks better.
Who's doing this, Magneto? Anybody?
Yeah, look at that. See, that looks more
electronic.
Proportions look good.
Go for the one face in the front. You still have that big.
So you gotta understand they're taking it from down below, and I mean I don't know who did this. I'm not trying to defend them or anything, but it's just I'm thinking a lot because people take crazy camera angles and
yeah, they should have never took that picture like in that angle was crazy, man.
Yeah, it makes his head look like it's like another foot back or something.
Yeah.
Like you didn't think that was gonna be a bad picture?
Another 1/4 Magneto. Like, just stop already.
Magneto's and Venom.
Just stop. Come on.
But this one goes with the Marvel vs. Capcom line, though, no?
Yes, exactly.
I'm happy with it, man. But they probably want at least a G for it. I'm assuming.
I don't think a Batman fan should be complaining about there being too many Magnetos.
Custom wise, though, there's more Magnetos than Batman has.
Batman is much cooler.
There's many more licensed ones than.
No,
Magneto's pretty badass, man.
Batman's
No,
cool with
this-
Magneto.
Everybody's
No,
badass.
no.
But
Yeah, I think he.
custom wise, it's the
But
same.
he's
It's
Magneto's close,
Venom,
man. Magneto's
and-
tight.
Well, that's a chair.
This is the chair.
That's a mouse.
With
That's
the
a Razer
paint job
mouse.
for the Professor X, the modern version.
Looks great.
I might have
It's
to
like
pick this
That
up.
looks like a mouse that
I'm
I would
wondering how
game
big it
with.
You know, what's funny is at the comic book store I was trying to buy. I was thinking about buying that Modern Age. She's like, "Oh, it's $500, I think," and I was like, "Well, is it? Is it $500?" I was like, "Well, you saw it?" And she's like, "Well, he hasn't put it up for sale yet. It's just that's what we're thinking about the price." And I'm like, "Well, can the guy call me if he wants to sell? Like, why do you have it displayed in your comic book shop and telling me you don't know if you're gonna sell it?"
Yeah, that's kind of retarded.
I'm like, come on, you're just teasing me now. I thought I was gonna get it back for pretty much what I paid for it
So
originally.
this is a sample of the Iceman that they're going to be doing.
Some people didn't like it. I'm digging it.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a good color to it.
Some people were saying it looked too much like a pearl.
I think this
I don't know.
which is Mystique's base, looks really cool in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking she's gonna have a crazy switch out where she's not
Mhm.
blowing on there. She'll probably have to where she's like pointing a gun in one direction. Look, yeah, that looks nice.
She's got I think she's got a couple of head scopes.
I mean, Gambit.
That Gambit. is-
Gambit looks good, man. I don't think you can touch the PF though.
I like the other portrait. So the classic portrait. There it is.
I'm probably gonna get him though, regardless. But I just don't think he's gonna match the premium format.
Then this is their Doom on throne.
Oh shit!
Freak the Giants, man. Y'all ruined my dreams, man.
I've got to get that. Oh, that's RCB. Oh no, maybe I'm not gonna get.
The sculptor's well known. I'm trying to remember who it is.
See, I'm not feeling the sculpted hood, man. I wish they would have went with the cloth.
Oh,
hood.
Caleb Nefson.
Caleb,
right?
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Caleb's got some skills. He did
Yeah,
that
that's
Thor
a
for
pretty
ARH a
cool
long time ago, and now he's
Starface.
making it for XM. I think.
Is that sold out, that piece?
Yeah.
Somebody was asking me.
Yeah,
about
Caleb was doing skulls for ARH too, man.
Can you put that picture up, man? It's on like a half a second, man.
Which one?
Yeah, that one. Just I need to see like the front.
That's nice.
This one?
But if they want like 2 Gs for it, I'd rather try to pick up the OG.
Wanna
There's
see
some
the
dude.
figures. I didn't see them. Like
There's
half a
some
second.
guy about 100 miles away from me selling the OG Doom for like $2,000.
Where at? You kind of close to me, so what's up?
I think he's like in. I think he's in Richmond.
Ooh, he's from the rich? I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
It's a lot
up
way
there for
sketchy.
days,
You feel me?
too.
Yeah, Richie Rich.
Got
boy, I
pictures
don't
of
know.
it. Well, he says he only meet in front of a cop station or something, or in front of like a. He's very sketchy himself.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, I'm
I
about
don't
to
know.
head out, guys. Have a good weekend, yo.
See you, bro.
All right, man. Later.
All right, good night, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I don't like doing things on Craigslist. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, well, he probably wants cash and all that too, right?
Yeah, he probably does, but I think he said he'd take like, I don't know. At least, it's a lot of money to deal with somebody. But if he's willing to meet in front of like a police station, but that might just be all part of the scam, right?
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
So what did David want to show?
I was the Superman. I'm good. What did you guys think about those? About the Gambit, the XN Gambit? I know they showed the. Did you show it already?
I think it looks
Yeah, I showed it.
freaking amazing.
No, that wasn't XM. I don't think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was? All right.
I
Because
think
he
it looks,
usually doesn't show me XM stuff, so I wasn't sure.
The boots look different to me. The metal, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they took a little bit of artistic liberties, but I think he still look all around. He looks
Let me pull it up. They look kind of
pretty. He looks close enough to the '90s Gambit to me.
I think it looks better than premium format personally.
Yeah,
That is
I don't think
blasphemous.
No, I agree.
Blasphemy.
And that was
Probably
the
haven't
last
seen
time
it.
Ryan was on the show.
But you haven't seen it in person. I'm telling you, premium format's one of those ones that you gotta see in person. I'm telling you.
I own the damn thing. What are you?
Oh no, yeah, but you're not
He's
saying
talking-
anything bad about it. These guys are not bad about it. They're
I'm
saying
looking
that
at. I'm just comparing two pictures.
yeah. It might be. We'll see. I'll get it, and we'll see. I'll compare them. But I doubt it. I doubt it's gonna be the same quality. I just can't see it. Not from what I have from XM so far.
I mean, to me, that was the perfect Gambit. You're never gonna see him again with a cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah, and the face sculpts, you're not touching those for sure.
Yeah, everything about it screamed old school Gambit.
He's more of like an elegant kind of museum piece. It's a whole different kind of thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't mind having both of them because, you know.
And I like the way I was able to make the jacket flare out like he's doing a move and there's air getting underneath it.
Got
There's
some of
a
my
lot of
CBC
stuff.
books out of storage too. Looking through them. Nothing spectacular, but I got some pretty good keys. You got this baby right here. Oh.
Hey, do you guys know anybody who does like custom like PF work?
Fixing stuff or painting?
Vince Vale Customs.
I just talking about the Gambit, bro. Y'all gonna hate me, but I fucking misplaced the jacket, so I'm trying to get a jacket made for him. So
I think I'm pretty sure Brian could hook you up because he did a custom PF for me and he had to make the clothing for it and it came out great.
Brian, Too Many Figures?
Too Many Figures.
Yeah, I hit him up too, but I don't think he didn't think he could get the material for it. So that's why I was just trying to see if anybody else knew somebody.
Right. Yeah, because I know he's good with sewing and shit.
Old school X-Men right here. Oh, I love that cover.
Cool.
This one's in great condition, man. This is actually a 9.8. So a lot of these ones they give me back is 9.8. So I'm like, there's no way. That one surprisingly is, especially the older books. Sometimes I think they might put in consideration how old they are as far as the grading. Like natural, just, I don't know, wear and tear or something. We gotta have, Archangel's first appearance is a good one. Oh, I'm getting too much glare on there. There we go.
Yeah, I have that one. I love that one.
Yeah, I always get the newsstand editions, man. Other ones are too easy to come by.
One of the guys in the chat wanted me to show this Psylocke, this Angry Monkey Psylocke.
You notice that though, like the newsstands are for every regular editions for a newsstand. It's like one out every 30 or 40 of them. Seems if that. They said like one out every 200, but I think that's bullshit.
Oh well, that's because variants now are huge.
Yeah. That's why I always try to get. Oh, we got big cable right here too. This one they probably got a few thousand of these, but I got the newsstand of this.
Yeah,
nice. What do you guys think of this Psylocke?
Looks pretty good.
This is from Angry Monkey.
This one I don't think is a 9.8 though, to be honest. I think this is a 9.6, but it's white pages and all that. I don't know. I don't agree with the grade, but I'll take it.
I think this thing's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think it's pretty nice too.
Talking about butts, let me find the picture. There you go.
Well, Psylocke always had a nice.
There you guys go.
Oh, there you go.
Love this cover, man. First appearance is Cyber. Sam Keith. Oh, that's a badass one. I love that one. This one's hard to find in newsstand. 9.8. I've only seen it like once in like the last it's really hard to. Years I've been looking for it. So hard to find. It's weird. I got this one signed by Chris Claremont. This Gambit right here. Gambit's first appearance. Yeah. Got that one newsstand too. That cover, he looks a little whack, I think. Andy Kubert was a little sloppy, but you know, it was the first time drawing. Chris Claremont's one of my favorite writers, man.
I thought Jim Lee drew that one.
No, he didn't. Andy Kubert.
He did the cover of the first Gambit?
Yeah. Jim Lee collaborated on the second 269 or whatever.
Just got credit
or 267. 267, I'm sorry. Yeah, the next one he collaborated on that one. It's like Mike Collins, I think, does an interior art too. That's not even Andy Kubert that does the art on there. Yeah, I got quite a few of these back. Oh, this is one of my favorites right here. Because this one's really hard to find too. And I got this signed by a couple. I got it by Kelly Jones and the writer, I believe. Yeah. And this one in newsstand is so hard to find. It always has the wraparound, like the half cover, you know. When you find this newsstand, it's crazy to find it. It's hard. I looked around forever to try to find these. And somebody sold this to me for a great price. I was happy with it. But, you know, that cover, you can find 100 of them right now on eBay, 9.8. And it's going to have the half cover. But you try to find that 9.8 without it, it's so hard to find. You have to wait for months, at least. At least my experience, it took me forever. This one's easy to find, but still a cool comic. I think all these books are going to crash pretty soon. Unfortunately. I love looking at them in the cases, though. Especially old Jim Lee stuff. This one's one of my favorite covers, even though it's not worth a lot.
Oh, yeah, I have that one. I like the next one, too, where that shows half Omega Red and half...
Oh, yeah, I have that one, too.
I haven't been able to find that in CGC yet.
And this is news. I'm telling you, these newsstands are a bitch to find for some reason. I think it's funny, though, because I think some of them might be more like not the newsstands, but the ones with like a little Spider-Man or whatever logo on the corner. I bet some of those are more limited than others, and people just don't realize it, you know? Because it's hard to tell which ones they printed more of. A lot of times they think it's the newsstand, but sometimes they weren't just limited to newsstands. They'd have newsstands and they'd put them in the stores like that. There was a time where they switched up and they just called them direct editions, started putting all those barcodes on. And then finding ones with like the comic little labels in the corner would be, you know, even harder to find. Comic book market's weird, man. It's been up and down, up and down. Crashes. Now it's all high. It's a good time to sell comics, I think. Definitely not a good time to buy. But, you know, I don't try to get books that are too crazy expensive. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather get statues. This one, I didn't think this thing would ever be worth anything. And boy, was I wrong. Jeez. I have like 3 or 4 of these things, not at this grade, but that I just had from when I bought them when I was younger. And I got like 2 of them graded. But I thought at one point I was about to sell them for like $20 a piece. Just get rid of them, you know. I think I did. I sold one on eBay for pretty damn cheap. It was like a perfect copy for like $40, not that long ago. But it wasn't graded. It's like a couple years ago maybe, but I didn't think they were going to go up that much. I was happy with the $40 I got at the time. It's hard to tell, man. It's with any market. I don't know, I've been thinking of selling a lot of CGC books that I have. Get more statue money, you know. Because the plan was to put a lot of them in frames, like around the statues and stuff, but it's just such a pain in the butt to fit everything properly.
Yo, what's everybody's next pre-order?
Well, you know, for me, it's Green Arrow. So.
I'm debating, man. I'm debating this Wonder Woman Prime 1. I don't know.
Are you
What's the
getting
MR
this
Sinister?
Sideshow?
Yeah, the Prime 1 one.
Ryan, you got the MR. What's MR stand for, Ryan?
Oh, Mister. I just capitalized the R for some reason. That's my next one.
Okay.
Icebreaker is Mr. Sinister.
Oh, that thing looks tight. I don't know.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
You're on mute before.
So you're debating the Prime 1 Wonder Woman?
Yeah, because I got the Sideshow. I don't even know if I need this one. I just want to continue the line, so I don't know.
Do you like the face sculpt better on the Sideshow one or the Prime 1?
Sideshow killed.
Yeah, so do I. But you're still gonna get the Prime 1.
It's because I have to. That's the only one that I don't like. I have the whole line. I might as well.
Are you completionist?
Yeah, I am.
That's cool. I just got the Prime 1 Green Lantern, so you probably have that one.
Nice.
That's a sweet piece from what I saw.
I really like it.
When are you getting it? Soon?
I know it's already here.
Oh, you got it. Nice. Did you have problems with the ring and the construct or no?
No, I just bent it real slowly. I was talking to Mac, and he was telling me I might need to use a hair dryer, but I just was real slow with it. I guess mine wasn't that fucked up or tangled or whatever.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people how to use a hair dryer and stuff.
Yeah, that's what he was. Yeah, that's what he was suggesting.
You gonna get that Satana Fate? Been waiting for another one of your reviews, man. You get hyped up. I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to break down and get her. Yeah, I want to use that free $50 that Sasha gave me. So.
Oh wait,
I'll probably use it on her. Hey, did you already state your opinions on the XM girl?
Fate, 1 second. If
XM.
you use, let's say you use that $50 coupon, can you also then add your points on top of it?
No.
No.
Of course not.
That you get the $50 coupon. I wish I got one of those. Sideshow Shaft.
I wish I can use my points. That'd be great.
Yeah, because that's what
I've got
said yes.
I've got almost $500 built up in reward points from Sideshow. I think I'm gonna get that Zatanna with it. Zatanna is it Zatanna? Is that how you say it? Zatanna. I don't know. Everybody's potato. Everybody pronounces things there. Zatanna, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah,
she looks nice, man.
I think since I have to be like extremely slow and picky, being that she's a league member, I'm gonna have to get her. I really don't care for the rabbit, so it's whatever. If I miss it, I miss it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here, bro. I mean, I'm gonna get it probably as a birthday gift. So if it's still available, I'll get the EX. If not, I'm fine with getting it at a comic shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been holding back for a while. I'm just feeling that I might regret it if I see her get sold out.
Hell, I still gotta get the Huntress. I keep putting that off.
Yeah, she's pretty nice, man.
What's the status on the other Zatanna? The Prime 1, was it?
Oh, they're making one too, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, much better looking one, actually. But
Sideshow kills
then we may be better off waiting.
Sideshow's been killing it with those DC female pieces, though. I got to admit that.
Man, what do you guys think?
A couple of them been all right, but most of them look great.
Damn, I like her face, bro.
What were you saying, Fate?
I think he looked a little manly at first, but I think that was camera angles because now I'm seeing other pictures.
Somebody's got pictures of it, show it.
The XM Batgirl. Well, she has like the half mask, and she's got her arm behind her back like that with the sword or side, whatever. I can't see because it's behind her back, but I kind of dig. I like the base and the pose and pretty much everything, man. But I mean, her outfit is kind of heavy on the armor in the front, but other than that, I think it's a good look, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I gotta go check that out.
You guys talking about the bad girl?
Facebook, David?
You guys talking about the bad girl, the XM?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty
Pull
cool
it
to
up.
me, man.
My bad.
I think it's the
Pull it up. I got it
what
here.
is-
Man, I would consider buying this. I've always wanted to get an XM, but it looks good if I had the Batman, the Samurai Batman.
Oh yeah, Samurai.
That's good, man.
Yeah, this looks nice, man.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I don't like that one, but I like the one with the half mask. Put that one up.
That looks.
That one look cool.
I like the Deathstroke they're making.
Looks
The
tight.
Samurai line.
Oh, look at the full mask too.
Yeah, that one. And then it got the freaking Ultraman mask where that one is like I don't care for that one, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
I'm imagining you can do the whole samurai look or do.
No, check out the base though. I mean, from top to bottom. I like the dude holding the frame up, and you know the scenery is perfect. I love it. That's the damn man. She's holding that batarang too. Like,
yeah, that looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, go back. This is the picture with the full metal.
This one,
David.
Which one?
Yeah. Look at that pose with the batarang in her hand, man. That's sick. That one right there, or the side one. The side view is actually better.
Damn, that looks sick.
Yes, that right there. That's pretty dope, bro.
Yeah, that's sick. I'd wait on it though.
Take up a lot of real estate with that pose.
I think you'll be able to get that for a couple $100 cheaper once it gets to the US. For sure you will.
All right, what'd you say, Luke? Because it kind of broke up on me, man.
Oh, I said it's going to take up a lot of real estate, the pose.
Oh, really?
That's my guess by looking at it. I mean, it probably. I don't think that would fit in a Bezta, at least not with a door.
If it cost me $500 to $600, I'd buy it in a second.
So what is the price on that? You guys already know? It's in the thousands?
I think it's 1,000.
I'm just every XM piece. I assume
if it's an XM piece, it's $1,000 with shipping. Because you got to remember, the shipping's almost $300 on their pieces.
Yeah, see, the XM pieces I got good deals on were the ones that I bought after they got into the US.
Yeah, that's your best bet. If you could find somebody on the aftermarket selling it within the US, you're going to do a lot better.
Hey, what do you guys think about the XM Iron Man Classic one? You guys have that piece?
No, I've seen
that thing looks sick.
Oh, I like that.
If I didn't have the classic sideshow, I would have got that one.
I like it, man, but I mean, that piece, that's actually one statue I've seen on eBay, Facebook. Like, it's pretty. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down, man. It's in that sweet spot of like 900 to like 1100. You know what I mean? So I was trying to like wait a minute to see if that goes down a little bit. I was, just.
I think it will. I mean, 900 ships not too bad, but you might be able to get it for like 8 to 7. I think. I got Thanos with the coin
I was hoping for
$500, and it was like 550 shipped. I think around there.
Yeah, all my XM pieces I got pretty cheap, man. But this one, I'm talking to somebody. They want 900 for it, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm.
That Thanos at one point was going for like $1,200 to $1,500.
Yeah. It's all about timing. You just gotta be. As long as you're patient, you'll find a good deal.
There's a lot of statues I didn't even plan on having. It's just such good deals came up. But, sometimes you get burnt, too. It's people – there's a reason. If it seems too good to be true, then it probably is,
Yeah, and that's why – I mean, I've been looking at that piece for a while now, and I just – it's pretty much stayed the same. So I figured I might just say fuck it and get it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
If I didn't have the classic sideshow one, I'd get that one for sure. That one looks – I think it's the second best Iron Man out there.
You got the Comiket or you got the 1/5 one?
The Comiket.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good one too. I just want, I'm trying to stick with 1/4.
I love the EX on that one. His face sculpt is and the paint.
Yeah.
The only thing that I have a problem with is a little centerpiece on his chest. They could have done a better paint job on that. Besides that, the paint on his costume, or his.
I mean, I heard the head portrait on the XM one is pretty damn good too, man. Because like XM's kind of hit or miss with the head portraits. They've been doing a lot better lately. I think the Black Panther I have is awesome.
That one's.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
If they lost Daniel Bell, man, see, he was starting to hit those nice head sculpts. Hopefully, they got somebody else that can do it.
That Black Panther's nice, dude.
I mean, I like all kinds of companies, man. If I think it looks nice, I'll order it from whatever company, as long as the product comes out the way I want it to.
So, Ramon, what would be the next piece you would want to pre-order?
Pre-order? Shit, man. See, I'm not on that pre-order hype. I usually kind of kick back and wait. But
coming out to caught your eye.
Honestly, the only thing that I guess I'm kind of waiting on is those the X-Men pieces. Cyclops, Gambit. Those are the ones I think I'm just waiting on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Omega Red, Professor X, because I think those will be the ones that I won't see for a long time from Sideshow.
Wait, which one? The Sanchez
Omega Red
or what?
XM. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know which chair to get though. Do I want the gold chair or the old school chair? It's hard.
I'm waiting to see.
I like both of them.
I'm waiting to see what the dimensions are going to be like on the Professor X to see which one I get.
They should sell an Ultimate Edition like PCS, with the gold chair and the regular chair.
That'd be cool.
You can swap them out if you buy both though, which is I guess kind of sort of cool.
Yeah, but I want some kind of discount if I'm getting both of them. Was that going to be like $2,500? It's crazy.
Hey, but with XM, man,
think about it.
Do you guys pre-order like day one and shit with them, or do you wait? Like I said, I'm late to the game with XM, so I had to get all my shit aftermarket, which is not a bad deal because I got my shit cheap.
You kind of need a connection.
Yeah. I know there's some people on Facebook that are like, hey, I could get this piece for you and all that, but I'm like, do I really need to drop the $300 right now?
The only one I did that with was Cable because I was worried Cable was going to sell out, so I did that with Cable. But I got a good deal on him.
You could always let me know, Ramon, because I know some people. So if there's ever something
cool.
looking for,
there's a
man, I think that's the only thing. I mean, the ones I want are like old school shit, man. Like Galactus and Sentinel. Like those pieces are the ones I'm kind of like just waiting to look after. And then this XM Iron Man too.
A lot of the distributors will try to hit you up with like an extra $100, $200 on retail SGD. But, if you meet somebody who's cool, he'll just hook you up for retail. And it depends if he's trying to get rid of the piece. But if it's a hot piece, he's probably going to try to charge you 100, 200 SGD on top of
Exactly, man. That's why I was just figuring if it might be best to just kind of wait on it based off what the market is right now. You know what I mean? I got my shit for pretty good prices that I'm happy with. I don't like paying $300 for fucking shipping, man. That shit just pisses me off. So
me too.
No,
that's the thing, man. I have no problem paying the retail of like $600 for them. You know what I'm saying? But when you start getting to $1,100 because of shipping, I just try to stay away.
One guy I got two of those XM Weapon X's. One guy charged me $300, other guy charged me $200. So one was either too cheap, the other one was too expensive. But they were $100 off from each other. I know.
Yeah.
I only pre-ordered the characters I really liked, like Mr. Sinister, Omega Red, and Colossus, even though they're probably pretty far from ever being produced. But
wait, XM has a Colossus coming out, or what? Or is it at 1/6 scale, or is it quarter scale?
It's quarter scale. They only teased like a profile picture.
Okay, because I haven't seen that one yet too.
Yeah, Colossus, my boy. That's why I was like, all right. Well,
I need a Colossus. Man. That's actually I've been looking for the PF one from Sideshow. I used to own the regular, so I mean I sold it back in the day. So now I'm just trying to get it back, but it's kind of pricey too, man. On eBay, I see it for like I don't know, starting like $800 or some shit like that, and I'm like I don't know, I didn't pay that when I got it. You know what I mean?
There's some dude on the Statue Collectors or Sideshow Collectors. He's selling it for like 600 shipped, I think the X, and he said it was new. It's pretty cheap for that one.
Yeah, I got mine for $525 or $550 shipped from Norway. and I thought it was
From
going to just
Norway.
arrive. I thought it was going to arrive in pieces.
Yeah, man. That's,
you get the EX?
Yeah. Oh no, I just got the regular one.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Yeah, some dude selling the X for like 600 shipped on there on HeroStatueCollector.
He's selling it right now, or what?
Yeah, last time I checked, I'd have to check again. I was wanting to pick it up just because my exclusive has a little fucking chip on the base, but I don't know. I don't think it's worth all. It's not worth all that to me. I'll just probably just I just dabbed a little red paint on there and it was good. That's how I got it, but I got it for super cheap. I got it for $400 shipped, the EX.
Same thing with that Rogue piece, man. I mean, I own, again, like these are pieces I let go back when I kind of like stopped collecting, but I regret it now. But still, that Rogue piece, I mean, is it worth 800 to 1,000? No, I don't think so, bro.
That's why I'm waiting. I mean? That's the only reason I don't have it in my collection, because I've been waiting to get it between 6-7 is about as high as I'm going to pay.
That's the Razor, top dollar, bro.
Why'd you stop collecting, Razor?
I don't know, man. I got into this shit like, I don't know, all in. You know what I'm saying? Like you just start, you get your first one, and then, oh shit, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. I started getting, I don't know, 20 pieces in the span of like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep up with everybody, but I get what I like. And then, I don't know, just personal reasons, work and shit, I just kind of was like, let me cut back a little bit. And then that turned into just a huge layoff, man. Like I said, I started this off with Lou and rest in peace, Vic, back in the day. And I still kind of watch from afar. But when you start getting into that, like, let me check Facebook fucking statue BST every day and see what the prices are, I got tired of doing that. You know what I mean? So I don't want to fall back that deep. I'm trying to be a little bit more picky this time around.
Not even worth it,
That's why I want to appreciate it more.
Like, Vic was like, I retired, man. I'm not collecting anymore. But there's a certain truth to that, There's certain times we're just like, fuck this, I'm done.
Especially like when you start, man, you feel like you need to compete with people in a sense, man. And that's what I wanted to stay away from. Get what I like.
Yeah. Are you focusing on any type of lines at all?
Yeah, I think I got two focuses that I want. I want the main Avengers, and X-Men is probably like my favorite thing. So I want to stick with those two. I got like super one-off pieces like the 1/3 like Sub-Zero Ninja because I got it for like $400. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. If that comes around, I'm gonna swoop it up real quick. But I want to stick with just main Avengers and basically the main X-Men, and then I'm cool. I want to dive into. I used to do Lord of the Rings. I still got a lot of Lord of the Rings pieces, PFs. But that's like all stored away right now. So that's basically where I'm at with my stuff.
That's a lot though, still.
Yeah, exactly, right? And that's what I'm saying. With Lord of the Rings, I probably have around, I don't know, 10 PFs plus the two big boys of Sauron and the Dark Rider.
Do you have
It's a lot.
The Aragorn PF?
The which one?
Aragorn.
Which one you say, Lou?
Aragorn.
There you go.
Yeah, I got the Aragorn PF, man. Hey, check it, Lou. I picked that one up for $100 local.
Damn, bro. Like, that's I have the Boromir, and I want Aragorn to go with him. But
yeah, man. Like I went to San Ramon, and this guy was like, yeah, I don't got a box, so I'm just trying to let it go. And he's like, $100. I was like, man, I'll fucking take it. I drove my ass over there real quick, picked it up, and I was like, there you go.
Well, what's funny is I had a similar story with all mine. A friend of mine hits me up. He's at a convention, and he's like, yeah, there's this dude. He's got 4 PFs from Lord of the Rings, and he's only asking $100 a piece. I was like, man, snatch that shit up.
I think my favorite piece there is still probably the Berserker, the EX, man. That shit is
that one's worth
top notch, bro.
Yeah, right now they're in my movie room. So I have the Sauron, the Witch King.
Yeah.
I have Boromir, and I'm just looking to get Aragorn.
I don't know. I just can't seem to let those go, man. I've had them for years now, and I just kind of. There's Lord of the Rings group.
There's
and everything,
always pieces in our collection that, even if we sold shit, it's like those would never go.
Yeah, I think I'll keep those forever, man. It's just the Marvel. That's what I want to get with the Marvel pieces. I'm not one of those collectors that need like 10 Iron Man and fucking 20 Wolverines. As much as I like the character, you know what I mean? I want to find that one piece that I'm happy with and just find a way to be content with it. And then I think that's what, collectors need is just get what you really want, and find a way to be content, because there's always gonna be pieces coming out, man, left and right. Especially you're a huge Batman fan. Again, there's fucking Batman coming out every 6 months. So like, pick one. And,
I'm way too
stick with it.
indecisive. I've bought so many things and then sold them and then bought them back. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
I ended up wasting all kinds of money doing stupid shit like that. I sold my Rogue PF to somebody for like $400 shift exclusive, perfect condition on the forum. And I'm like, fuck, a couple years later, I want it back. And now they want like $400 extra at least.
Mine was a regular, man. I think I sold it for like $6. But even still, I can't even find a fucking regular for $6 right now. You know what I'm saying? So like,
trying to do somebody a favor or solid, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna give it to you retail and shipping and all that. And then when you try to go back and get the same thing, where it's like, yeah, I'll give you $800, $900.
I'm trying to keep myself to that same rule, but it's every time
it's tough, man.
I'm like, oh, that looks cool, and then I'm like, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So it just depends on.
I got to keep a spreadsheet.
I love the setup I have on my table right now. I've changed it around probably like 10 different times. Now I've got like 10 figures. I've placed them all the way I want to. I'm going to do a room tour pretty soon now.
Well, I think if you switch up your display, it makes you feel in your mind that, it's just totally different. So I like to do that too. I catch myself moving shit around, cubicles, whatever, moving everything, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I've switched my display so many times. It's ridiculous. And then I get stressed out when I do it too, because I'm so worried I'm gonna,
break
something's gonna get hit or something's gonna crack. So I have to take each piece apart, unless there's a few that I'll move by themselves, but not very many.
Hey, so let me get this, man. Even back then when I was collecting, I still have the issue now. What the fuck do you guys do with these boxes, man? I mean, I have only so much attic space. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you guys do with it?
Dude, they're taking up so much of my garage.
Man. I can't justify, buying a storage unit just for the boxes. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. About here in Cali, that shit's expensive, bro.
Yeah, I built like an attic with all the plywood on top of inside of my garage, so I can fit a good 100 boxes up there, because it's like a large attic, and it wasn't that much to get the plywood just to run across the beams.
And then with my attic, man, I got a little fucking crawl hole, you know what I mean? So I can't fit most of these XM pieces. Fuck that. I can't fit no box up there. You know what I mean? So I'm
some of those boxes out there. Huge.
It's just they're too big, man. So I'm screwed. And if it's not a PF, man, it's not going up there. And the last thing I want to do is start putting stuff like in the backyard. I might buy like a little shed thing or something, try to fit some in, but it's starting to get crazy, man.
Yeah, do you have a garage?
It's hectic, man. Even with I filled up that top space, and it's a 2-car garage, and I mean it's completely packed with plywood across all the beams, and that's it's a good amount of space. I could fit probably like 100 boxes up there, and it's maxed out. So I started, putting stuff down below.
It's a pain in the ass when you need to get something down. If you need to box it up for whatever reason, or you're gonna sell it, whatever the case may be, man. It's just
I put the ones that I don't want to sell in the back.
And then you gotta sit there and dig through the whole attic to find that one box.
Yeah. And mine's not even cool to walk around in. You gotta hit the beams when you're walking. I wouldn't be standing on that plywood. It might come through. It's not gonna hurt that much, but it's only about 10 feet up. Well, the plywood would probably hold you, I guess. I just step on the beams to be safe. But man, it's crazy. I'm just, I love art. I have so many collections of art, whether it's comic books or original art, posters. And it's crazy because I don't even see a lot of these things. I haven't even opened up. I have so many posters that I've collected over the years, probably a couple hundred of them, and I don't even have the wall space for them.
Man. It's just one of those things. You pick up stuff, and especially if you find a statue that's cheaper than $300, man, it's like you jump all over it. You know what I'm saying? We're so used to these high ass prices. It's like whatever. Like I went to BlizzCon last year, man. I bought like fucking 4 of those little Overwatch 1/6 scale statues. You know what I mean? They're like $120 each or some shit.
I got 3 of them.
Yeah, man. I went all in. I got all of them. Everything that's released so far. I think Diva was the most expensive, man. That was at like $450 or something.
I'll buy a broken statue, man. If it's for a good price, I don't care. I'll fix it up. It's just the only thing that pisses me off is when somebody acts like it's perfect and tries to charge you top dollar for it. You know, just don't front. Tell me what it is, and I'll give you, you know, a good amount for it. Because there's certain pieces I don't want to pay, you know, $1,000 for. I'd rather pay $500-$600 for if it's got something wrong with it. It just depends. There's certain pieces I want mint though, you know, nothing wrong with. It just depends on how much I love the character, I guess.
Yeah, Ryan, did you ever find that One Punch statue? Did you ever find that? Someone selling it?
Oh, the Sume?
Yeah. No, the One Punch.
The Tsunami one?
Tsunami.
Who are you talking to?
Tsunami, bro.
Ryan.
Which one? That was the only one I was looking at.
The one where he's punching. The one where he's punching the Oh, so you gave up on the diorama? The diorama.
Oh no, I gave up on that one. I was gonna do the Vegeta one instead.
Oh, okay. You like that one behind you? The was it first figure fours or whatever?
Yeah, it looks a lot better in person.
Does it? Okay.
It didn't look shaded.
Yeah, first four figures.
The pictures.
I got a few orders from them coming up too.
Cool.
I got the Metal Gear Solid Snake, the exclusive.
Oh, I got that one too on pre-order. I'm debating if I want to keep it.
No, I'll keep that, dude. Even if you don't want it, you'll be able to flip that for big time. Yeah, if you got the exclusive, keep it, man. There's such a big following for that. Even if you don't like it, I'm telling you, just hold on to it. Might take a couple years, but you'll get at least twice what you paid for it.
How heavy is that One Punch Man?
Metal Gear's got crazy following.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
I got that Castlevania one too, Symphony of the Night. I got the exclusive of that. I got the Bowser. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that Bowser. I actually got two of them, so I'm definitely. I think I'm gonna cut one of them. Probably eat the deposit on that. But I want a Bowser for my living room. I think video game kind of stuff out there and movie stuff. But there's a lot of things on the chopping block too that I have. None of my DC pieces. Those I love, every one of them. That Killer Croc's one of my favorite DC pieces. Man. I can't believe that thing isn't sold out. I love that piece. Especially with the exclusive, you just stick his head down in the little sewer area. It looks like a Croc's head's coming out. So sick. What's taking them so long with the male villains and stuff? I mean, just the male characters in general with Batman, Rogue Geller. Where's Two-Face, Penguin, freaking Mr. Freeze? It's ridiculous. How long has it been? It's just another female after another female. Sexist, I tell you. What do they think? That's all they could sell? I don't get it. I have a whole shelf that I'm going to build up on top of them right here on other characters I have.
Damn, that Croc not even with the 10% off can sell.
What's that?
That Killer Croc not even with the 10% off can sell on free shipping.
That's crazy. It's one of the best statues I have. I love them.
Hey, so what's the best Batman piece right now that you could get now shipping?
Frank Miller Batman Prime 1.
Which Prime one?
The Frank Miller one, the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight one, right? I think that's the only one I actually kind of like out of all of them that I've seen so far, man. I used to have the old PF, the original, the premium format one.
Oh yeah.
I sold that, but I think out of all of them, I like that 1/3. It's just fucking huge, man. It's just like another piece that it needs its own corner. You know what I'm saying?
That and the Noel looks pretty nice.
No, I like the modern. Everyone hates on the modern. The modern one's, I think it's fucking awesome.
Which one? The
blue?
Coming up? Oh, the blue. No, I like the blue.
Yeah. Modern. I think it's because I like that style costume when when I was younger. That was like my favorite Batman. So I think I'm just like, that's my favorite Batman outfit.
I missed out. I should have got in the blue.
Yeah, the blue's nice.
I think doesn't it go for kind of cheap right now?
I don't know, man. I think it was
that
like 600 last time I checked on eBay, but I don't know.
I thought I saw one on Facebook. It was like $420 or something like that, which is close to like retail, right? Retail was what, $399 back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was like 400. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sold out fast though. We're having like 2,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
How long did it take Like that's been a while. But how long did it take for them to release the blue variant? Like, was the black one out for a while or no?
I think the black one was out for a little while before that blue one came out.
And I don't know how much.
Yeah,
this thing is.
I had the black and gray one. So, and then obviously I sold it. I don't know how long after, and then they came out with that variant one.
I know they're doing a blue version too on this Frank Miller one too.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, with different sculpt. I mean, it's not gonna be another. They're gonna do another one.
Do they have pictures or anything like that? Or?
No, they just posted that they're gonna do another.
Another version.
Yeah, another version.
It's probably gonna be one where he's crouching down or something, maybe.
They're gonna do that one, and they're gonna do the armor Frank Miller one, and they're gonna do the Superman as well. So, I think they're done with new statues this year. You know, they're taking it slow.
Who is?
Probably for next year. Prime one.
Oh, for real?
I mean,
They're not.
I heard they're not gonna be showing any new statues.
So Batman's not coming out this year?
Which one?
The Batman New 52?
Oh yeah, but that's been shown already. I mean, like they're not
right.
gonna show any. Yeah, they're not gonna show any new stuff.
I'm hoping they're gonna do an Aquaman New 52.
I know.
Are you guys buying those half scales too? The movie versions or whatever?
Nah.
I'm too poor.
Some of them look good, but half scales are big as hell.
I was hoping Lou would get the nightmare so I can at least see it, but
that Wonder Woman is pretty nice, bro. I like that.
I'm tempted. I was tempted to pick up the Catwoman.
Oh, the Wonder?
Yeah, because then if I get Catwoman, I'm gonna want the Bane.
That Bane looks nice,
So,
man.
like, I don't know. I always like the Nightmare one as well, but it's just like maybe down the line when I've gotten my collection room full and there's nothing left I want and I just want one piece to cap it all off. If I could find one, then maybe I'll get it. But to get it right now doesn't really make too much sense.
Yeah.
Yo, Ryan, is that statue all sculpted? There's nothing PVC on it? That one punch?
Dude, I don't know if I have enough experience to even make a call on that. To be
well, does it feel
honest.
all? Does any of it feel plastic?
No, it doesn't feel like it. But again,
the cape. I guess
just
the
like fall apart.
The cape would be plastic, right? So
is that the one with the hole in the monster?
Cuss on it.
You move the cam.
Don't break it. Break it on live. Break it live.
Live. Do it live.
I would feel bad asking him to do something when he broke that shit. I'd log off right then and there.
Just start hearing me
out.
Just moving around violently.
One thing though, if they do a half-scale Jack Nicholson Joker from the '89 Batman, I probably would buy it.
That'd be cool.
I know they're doing the Kingdom, but they're taking forever.
Because I saw somebody show what they're supposed to look like if they make them, and it looked amazing. So we'll see if it goes through. Because I don't know about you guys, but that was the movie for me that when I was a kid, I couldn't wait to see. I waited online 2.5 hours to get tickets at the movie theater. And I think that's one of the big reasons I love Batman so much. So
I think Keaton was more my era, man. That was like the one I remember the most.
Yeah, well, that's who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, him, a Keaton Batman and a Nicholson Joker would be epic to have in half scale.
Right.
I still remember all the lines. Love that Joker.
Did you ever get that PF though?
Which one? No, I never got that because it's great. Don't get me wrong. But if I'm going to get, like I said, an '89 Batman, it's going to be like a centerpiece thing. So if they did it in 1/3 or half scale, I'd probably pick it up.
Where'd you put that, though?
Oh, I find somewhere.
Top of the kitchen table, bro.
I put it in my kids' room.
That's like my childhood right there. If anything take me back, it's those pieces. I'd even get some of the posters that I had in my room back in the day when that movie came out. I know I had the Joker with the Smilex, and then I had the '89 Batman with where he's standing on the edge of a building with the bat signal in the background. I'd probably pick up those two posters just to frame and put behind the statues, and I'd be set. I'd be happy as hell.
Makes sense.
The other picture I like a lot, you probably saw it, was the one where Heath Ledger's like sitting in a chair and then Jack Nicholson's behind him with his hands on his shoulders. I think that's a pretty cool Joker picture.
So what's up? Nobody's doing live pre-orders today, or what, man? Nobody's
nothing's really came out
for you.
I think that
not me, man. I was the first time last week. People were like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a live pre-order right now." I forgot who it was. That shit was funny.
It was Tim, I think.
Flexing.
We'll do the Green Lantern next week. I mean,
yeah,
sorry, the Green Arrow.
You gotta do
you better wait on Thursday.
Sure.
There are too many, man. I'm going to ham with all those DC pieces coming up.
No, you guys DCs are getting a lot of pieces, man.
It's the customs that killed me, man. Those 300 deposits, it's just fucking nuts.
Oh, yeah, right?
It's just ridiculous.
It's like, damn, bros, be like Sideshow with the 10% down.
How much do you have to, this is for Prime 1 you're talking about, how much you have to put down?
No, he's talking about customs.
I got the custom Flash coming up soon. That thing's gonna end up costing me $1,000. No, the one he's running on water.
Oh, all right.
That thing's gonna cost me like $1,000 total.
Are you gonna get the Garrick?
I don't want to spend that much on a deposit, dude. It's so much.
I know, it's so nice though.
Dude, I spend 300 on the Dark Side by Empire Studios. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did. I saw you in that group, and yeah.
Yo, I'm on that, bro.
I was like, it looks tight.
The only reason I'm still pre-ordering is because Icebreakers, you can pre-order for like $1. That's the only reason, but I gotta calm down.
Yeah, I got 2 customs I'm waiting to pre-order, but thankfully they haven't started pre-ordering for them yet.
And I still don't know how the game works, so everything I pre-order, it just doesn't sell out. So there's just no point in rushing it. Like everything that I pre-ordered, it's still available.
Oh, well, yeah, because the ESs are so high on them.
I just canceled my pre-order for Captain America so I could buy more X-Men stuff from X-Men.
Which one, the Sideshow?
Well,
yeah.
I might cancel that Black Widow. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I know when you're too spread thin with the lines, it's very hard to keep up.
So, what do you think, Lou? Should I pre-order that Jay Garrick?
I mean, believe that is to me the best Flash I've seen so far.
If you think about it, I can display with the Power Girl and kind of have like a JSA thing going on, and have like her and maybe Hawkman, because I know Icebreaker's doing a Hawkman. That looks sick.
Yeah, I would love them to do a Stargirl, but it's just this. I might actually speak to Icebreakers about that, but I don't know. Does he do DC stuff?
Oh, this is shitload, bro.
Yeah, he just started quite a bit.
So I'll see if he might think of doing a Stargirl, but
I think it's pretty simple, bro. You post something. If you get 25 people interested for a 1/4 scale, he'll do it. It's that simple.
I'd wait for the beginning of next year, dude. The guy's pumping out so much shit. I've already canceled like 2 of my pre-orders with them just because I just have too much stuff.
You cancel? What you cancel?
The J. Scott Campbell Psylocke and the Gambit, because I figured I'd just do the XM one.
All right. Yeah, if you have a
When
choice.
of those XM ones come live, man?
I have no idea. I even tried sending the Brian guy a message on Facebook. I'm sure he read it and was like, fuck.
I think the only one is Storm, right?
Shit. Yeah.
Storm. Yeah, Storm looks pretty good.
And it looks like Cyclops is going to be next, but I haven't heard anything.
I got the old Storm PF, so I was like, man, again, I don't want to be buying hell of the same character. I just want my main people, and then I'm good.
I like the costume better. The the one from like the comic book and the white one or whatever.
Yeah, no, I feel it. Yeah. Question is XM Cyclops or the OPF? I had the OPF too. I like that piece, but since I don't have it anymore and people are trying to jack that price up too.
We were just getting ready to.
I was waiting for you to say something, man. I see it. I see it in your background.
Somehow you got muted, and only you could unmute yourself.
Oops! I was trying to talk to Ryan. I said, "Did you order that Darkseid custom head that I had?" Off of
and I got Ed Bradley, the guy who painted the first one, to do it. I messaged the guy because I actually thought it was going to come painted because
so they had
I can't read an eBay title apparently, and I got it and I was like, wait, it's not painted, and I read the thing and I was like, shit. So I just asked him.
So it was only like 150, huh? So they only want like another $100 to paint it, but now it'll probably cost you a little more. But you know what? To be honest, the first time he painted it, he didn't do a good job, so I had to send mine back, and they had to redo it, and he didn't even reimburse me the shipping to send it back to him. It cost me like $11 to send the head back. So why did I have to pay twice for shipping when you messed up and didn't paint it right the first time? I don't know. So I guess I'll have to contact him again. He just ignored me. I was like, well, I sent it back to you, and you did a great job repainting it, even though it's slightly coming out of one side, but you'd have to really be particular about looking at it. But now it looks 90% better than it did the first time I got it because it was just a bunch of holes shining light out of it. But I just don't think I should be responsible for paying for shipping twice since I didn't do anything wrong and I already paid for it once. Right. I don't know. I just don't think that it's only $11, it's nothing. It's just chump change, but it's just the principle, Why should I have to pay for it twice? I don't think I should. And I don't think you should ignore me either. So I'll hit the dude Dynamic Menace up again. We'll see what he says.
Yo, so Remy told me to pull up the Darkseid. This is it. Still not sure if I want to keep I'll probably cancel the Prime one. Let's keep this one.
Yeah, after I saw this one and
I think this looks much better
on the list, I was like, he chose the right one to get.
I think this pose is better too.
It's decent size too.
Can you put both his arms behind his back? That's always my favorite pose with him.
I think it's just one.
So did you get the head in, Ryan, and say what the fuck? It just showed up not painted, or what? Or did you realize before you got it?
Oh no, I got it in. I just contacted him on eBay, and he was like, "Oh, go to this guy. He'll paint it for you for $90." And I was like, "All right."
That's cool, man. Yeah, he should hook you up, especially if there was a misunderstanding. But that sculpt is sick, right?
Fault.
You like
it's
that?
my fault. I just can't read.
Yeah. Because that's what I thought because remember I thought they were sold out, and I was like, "Oh, they're not." I was like, "I'm surprised."
Right.
But they have a few of the kits because not many people just bought the kit. But you can see from the kit, it's like a translucent, something. It has to be because of the way that the light was shining through the paint, I would imagine. Does it look like a translucent resin, the sculpt that you got, Ryan?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just all translucent red, the whole thing.
It's a sick ass sculpt though, man. I'm telling you. Way better than the Sideshow one.
Yeah, I think
whoever did that sculpt deserves mad cred. It was such a I don't even think it was supposed to be Kirby exactly, but it looks like Kirby to me. So I remember him saying it was based on another artist, but like McNiven or something, I think. I can't remember, but I think that's what he said. But I think it looks like Kirby. I don't know, something about the first one just didn't have the brow thing going, It just It reminded me of the old school books I used to read.
Definitely. All right, fellas, I got to get to bed and actually be awake because I'm gonna.
All right, yeah, I'm ending it.
I'm dipping too, y'all.
So.
If I fall asleep during Avengers, I'm gonna be so mad at myself.
All right, guys, have a great night.
All right, man. Good talking to you guys, man.
Hey, you too, man. Take it easy.
Of course, brother.
All right, yeah. Take care, guys.
Later.
Well, thanks for everyone in the chat room as well. And we'll see you next week. So everyone have a good weekend. Peace.